I have a couple questions to ask you. This is more like less material stuff, just more a little into your head a little bit, if you don't mind, which I'm sure will lead to material. But on our show, we have a couple of people who write jokes. Pedro writes and is actually selling a few to the Tonight Show.
Right.
My son has actually decided that I'm watching my dad make a living being funny, and he's going out and doing open mic nights.
Wow.
And we've got one Pedro joke to read to you. Just see what you think of it. Go ahead, Spike.
Oh, okay.
This is the one he wrote this morning that you like.
You know, there's a story in the news that a man stole a car in Florida by pretending he was Foreigner's drummer.
The drummer for Foreigner.
So it shouldn't be hard for the police to find. He's the only drummer in a car that doesn't have a Pizza Hut sign on top.
That's very Jay Leno, right?
That's kind of legit. Definitely.
That's funny, Jake. It's Pizza
Hut. I don't get it. How do you steal a car and that's your excuse?
You were Foreigner's drummer.
Foreigner's drummer, yeah. Well, he told the valet, I'm the drummer for Foreigner and I need this car. And the guy just gave it to him.
Foreigner, well, can you pick? Why don't you pick a better? I mean, where would the valet go? Wow, you did Dirty White Boy? Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for a girl like you, man. Save my life.
Well, he was a homeless guy, so he looked like he could be the drummer for Foreigner. So, all right, and my son Andrew is here. He's 24.
23.
23?
Yeah.
Dude,
it's not
24 before.
No, I said you don't.
25 before.
I don't know how old my own son is.
Yeah, nice job.
Yeah,
you see how we used to bond while watching your Fox show all the time. You could relate.
So you have a joke you want to run by Christopher? And then he'll tell us secrets, if you will, secrets to great writing. Go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
So there's the tornadoes touched down in Oklahoma City the other day. I don't know if you pay much attention to news. But what I talked to residents, and what's even more devastating is the thunder out there. It's kind of a Seattle joke. You gotta
the Thunder, the basketball team.
Oh, right.
They stole our team, but it's
regional. Here's a quick tip.
Right.
Don't go regional. Maybe the 14 people around you will laugh.
Right. No,
but you want your audience to be bigger than 14 or 15.
We'll aim high.
He's right, dude. He's right.
No.
All right. So Christopher, look, you are extremely prolific, as we said. You write a whole new 90 minutes every year and a half. Hardly any working comedians pull that off with the same skill that you do. Chris Rock probably does. What's your prime directive when you're writing material? What would you tell budding writers?
I'll tell you, son. If you really do open mics, and this is a real thing, and it's anybody listening, I'm going to give you some real tips on comedy. So I'm probably not going to be funny right now because when you talk about comedy, everything stops being funny.
Okay.
When you write comedy, you have to give yourself permission to not be funny. The problem is that so many people, you sit down and try to write, and you think, I got to be funny, but you're in a room by yourself. How crazy is that? So what I do is I start writing down ideas, or I'll find a story. And I'll tell you how to write stories, because, everybody can write a joke, and then the problem with those guys is that when you do joke, the audience never connects to you, really. You're funny, but they never get to know you. So what I do is I'll pick a story, and I'll break it all down line by line and detail by detail, and without writing any jokes. And I'll leave a space between all the details, because every detail of a story is just a setup for a punchline. And then I'll take that first detail, put it on a piece of paper, because you may have 50 things, put it on a piece of paper, and then I'll work on that one setup until I get a punchline for it. And then I'll go to the next one. And if you can do that, you'll have this story, because the punchline doesn't have to go with the detail, but the detail continues with the story. So you get this 5 or 10 minute story that has joke after joke. And you just have to give yourself permission to not be funny. And just because the first thing you wrote wasn't funny doesn't mean the next thing like on Titus, when I was in the writer's room on Titus, we'd come up with a joke that was decent, and the writers, I was head writer, and they used to get mad at me because I'd go, what's funnier? And they go, we already got a funny joke. I go, I know, but what's funnier? And you don't stop rewriting. Don't stop rewriting. Even like now, we filmed the special for Comedy Central, right? Mm-hmm. Filmed it, and it's on. And yet, since October when we filmed it, I've changed. Like I'm watching it, and it's making me sick because I've filled all the spaces where there was no laughs. Like even the clip you guys played, I was like, oh no. God, I wish I could do it now. It's better now.
Because you're always working on it.
Well, you want us to replay it? You can throw in the better line.
Yeah, just hit the mic. Let's recut it.
Christopher, that's really real gold. Thank you so much.
Serious.
Yeah, really good stuff. Christopher Titus in Los Angeles. Be well.
Thanks, guys.